guys, happy Saturday. I'm not even gonna lie to you, I've been on the couch for most of the day. It's basically 5 p.m. I've been trying to edit my intro from one of my vlogs. I took a weekend off from vlogging. The reason I took off the weekend is because my face has been breaking out like crazy. Last weekend was worse. Now I have all these marks and stuff. I also took out my braids. It was just a mess. There was one point, I think one of these couple of days ago, maybe 3 days in a row, the house was a little bit clammy. So I had to get a bigger dehumidifier for the house, and it's been working. And in that time the house was clammy, my back knee came back. I said, oh my gosh, I haven't had back knee since 2012. So it definitely was the clamminess, and also my face breaking out was a part of that too. And the face part just takes longer to go away. So yes, I also need to put some hydration back in my face because, of course, me having the pimples, I ended up putting on different, facial products that removed and stripped my face of the moisture. So also having no moisture in my face is also making the pimples worse, I think. I don't know, girl. But we have a whole new skincare routine. Not a new one, but a routine that just puts extra moisture back in my face and is gonna repair my skin barrier because I need it back. We're going to Iceland next week. Right now we're about to pack. This is why I'm in here. So we gotta pack. There's things all over the place. I literally dragged a bunch of clothes out of my closet from my room onto a rack into another room where my suitcase is. Can I show you? Ooh, hold on. Yes, where my suitcase is, and just everything is in here. There's a bunch of packages. There's a bunch of packages that I ordered for the trip because we need a lot of waterproof things because we're gonna do a lot of things outside. Of course, it's Iceland, snow, might be raining on and off, so I need to try on those things to make sure they fit, and if they don't, I need to return them, and so on and so forth. So yes, girls, yesterday I made Alfredo from scratch. I haven't bought Alfredo sauce for the past 4 years or so. 4 or 5 years. I've made it from scratch all the time. It tastes much better to me, and at least I know what's in it. It's just good. I love cooking and doing things from scratch. That's just me, so I enjoy it. But anyway, girl, I'm talking too fast. But yes, let's get into this organizing, packing situation. I have my hair appointment next weekend, so you'll see that in my next vlog. And yeah, I have no nail polish. Everything is just, but I'm here. I'm here. What size did you get? A large?
Now it's airborne. There are a lot of reasons you're not getting divorced. Why don't you just tell him what you have? I can't do that. He likes me because I'm supposed to be immune to this bullshit.
Apparently, I could put these gloves on and put the other gloves on.
You can't leave. Just for another day.
Oh!
Forever.
Oh!
Enter this. I can't.
Yeah, so do that.
Please take it.
I love you.
If you were to say what?
Yeah. 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 Boom. I already watch what them want do, so I gotta stick to my girls like glue. Something to say that. What? Okay, guys, we're back from church. I didn't forget, but I also need to remember that not only am I packing for Iceland, but I'm also packing to stay in Orlando for 3 days because I'm flying to Orlando to meet my mom at her home so we could fly together to Iceland. And then when I come back, I'll be at her house for a couple days. And then I have to go to Atlanta or Houston, one of them. Let's see. We're going to Atlanta and then I'm coming home to Houston. Yes, that's the order. So, yeah, I got to pack for winter and summer. So I have to make sure I have all the clothes I need just to be at the house of my mom's. And what else? But anyway, that's what I need to do. I need to make some tea first, then start my packing situation. Well, I started last night, but it got dark and I got tired. So that was my fault for starting late. So I need to start early today. We won't have everything because I had tried on my waterproof pants and I feel like I need like a baggier one. So I'm going to order those today and then return the other ones sometime this week coming up before I leave. So yeah, that is the update. I'm in the guest room. The lighting was good. So I was like, let me say, hey. He's hot. He's fresh off the I can't imagine them older. That's crazy. On Amazon ordering last minute items. Definitely need to order. I'm ordering my waterproof pants. I'm ordering waterproof pants. A European plug adapter because I was watching a TikTok and this girl was talking about things she wished she packed. And a lot of the things I already have. I already have a snowsuit. She had like a I forgot what you call them, but let me see if I have it in here. No, it's like overalls. I guess it's like overalls that keep you warm, but I already have a whole snowsuit, so I'm like, that's okay. I'm gonna skip out on that, but I need waterproof pants. I'm actually gonna skip out on the thermal underwear, and only because I ordered like these wool stockings that are going to mimic the thermal underwear. And then I have a bunch of long sleeve shirts that will keep me warm. So I don't want to just buy things just to buy it. So I'm just going to use those long sleeves under other stuff. So I'm going to have like my long sleeve under. And then on top of that will be like a sweater. Then on top of that will be like a jacket. Yeah, that makes sense. And if I need to double up on shirts, I have extra shirts that I came with that I'm going to pack. And what else? I'm ordering. She had this like head net thing because I guess there was a part of Iceland she went to and then like the mosquitoes were like attacking her face or whatever the case is. So I'm gonna pack this along with my baseball cap. I have a Nike baseball cap that this guy is wearing his with. So I'm gonna do that and then the European adapter. So let me do that. Let me delete some stuff and then order the stuff. We're gonna get back to packing, girls. We gotta get it together. I already put together I guess like 4 overall outfits that I could wear with my docs. Like for only casual wear, I do have my waterproof hiking boots that I showed you guys yesterday. Do I have those already? Somewhere? I can't even talk. Yeah, so these are my waterproof hiking boots. So I'm only bringing my waterproof hiking boots, my Docs. I also should bring some sort of like flip-flop because I'm going to the Sky Lounge or Sky Lagoon or something like that. Like it's similar to the Blue Lagoon. So I need to pack some shoes for that. Also, and probably sneakers just to wear on my flight and then for like going back and forth because I like to have comfortable shoes. Doc Martens are not comfortable. I guess like I just wouldn't want to wear them on the plane because they're heavy and I just want to have some light shoes. My Doc Martens are fine as long as I have on extra socks and stuff. Like it's not gonna hurt my feet, so I have that. But yeah, let me order these things and let me get back to packing. I can't believe this. Oh, also, I think I mentioned this earlier, but I need to pack for Iceland and going to Orlando and Atlanta. So Iceland is the main thing because I'm gonna be really far away from America. Yeah. And then Orlando is just for me to be chilling in the house, running a couple errands with my mom if I have to. I'll be working from home from there for like from Monday to Thursday-ish because then I'm going on my flight Thursday to Atlanta and then back to Houston. So the girl has a lot of things to do. I gotta pack all these in one suitcase and one carry-on. And I'm gonna have my backpack that's gonna have all of my computers. I act like I'm gonna have a lot of computers. So my work computer and my work, I guess like extra monitor, and then my Mac that I use for my personal stuff, and most likely my iPad. So those will all go into my backpack for the travels. I'm not sure if I'm gonna use a different bag to travel with to Iceland yet as like my personal item. So my backpack's my personal item, I have a carry-on luggage, and then I have this bag. So I'm just trying to figure out how to organize everything based off of what am I doing. I think I'm just gonna have my things for different places in separate bags to make it easier for me.
After the dinner, after the dancing, I give you kisses, you know. Thanks for the ride, Prince Charming. It isn't so bad.
Back to the books, boo-boos. Back to the books. So, I don't know. I didn't share my TBR. My last TBR. I don't remember the last time I shared it. But since then, I've read these two books. And I'm reading this one right now. I think I was reading this maybe. Or I don't know. I gotta edit my vlogs. I haven't edited in so long. But I think my next vlog that I'm posting, I'm still in this book. I don't even know if I talked about this one in the vlog. But anyway, Verity gets a 2 out of 5 for me. And it's such, people have so many views on this book. It's either positive or negative, I don't know. But for me, I love a twisty situation, right? It was doing good. You know, there was a part, if you haven't read this book, I'm sorry. I don't think it's a huge spoiler, but there was a part of something about a lady on top of the stairs, which spooked me. It spooked me. There were some things that spooked me, but I read this in 3 days, I think. I read this in 3 days, and it spooked me or whatever, but the ending was not for me. I feel like there was some parts of the book I was like, ooh, ah, ee, ah. But it wasn't like, yeah, ooh, yeah, ooh, oh. It wasn't like that. So, I'm sorry, 2 out of 5 for me. Honestly, the hype around this book is it's beyond high. It's like, everyone loves the crap out of this book. I don't understand why. This kind of ruined reading any more Colleen Hoover books for me for a while. This is my first Colleen Hoover book, and I wasn't a fan. Unfortunately, wasn't a fan. Next book. The next book I finished reading, Sometimes I Lie. Alice Feeney, come to the front, girl. You got me. You got me. You got me. You got me so, since Rock, Paper, Scissors, you got me. Well, here's the thing. With Alice Feeney books, it's like, it's a build-up read, if that makes sense. Like, you learn something new every chapter, I feel like. And you have to, you piece, oops, sorry. I'm playing hard to the window. I kicked one of my blinds. Anyway, with Alice Feeney, you piece things together as you go through the book, which I really do love because it gets you in that moment of like, wait, so if this happened, remember when so-and-so, oh, that makes, oh my God. It's like that. And I love reads like this. I love twists. So her building up certain things and giving us facts throughout the book and making us realize things from the beginning of the book, and then you're like putting two and two together. I love those types of books because it makes me think. And you're like, huh. So I give this one a 5 for me. I would say maybe a 4 or 5. 4.5? 4 or 5? 4.5? I really liked it. This is my second Alice Feeney book I've ever read, and I love it. And I have 3 in my TBR. 3 Alice Feeney books in my TBR. This is my second one. My last thriller book in my TBR is Daisy Darker, which I'll be reading after my next book I'm about to share with you guys. And as of right now, I'm reading Tell Me What You Did. It's good. I feel like it's a build-up read as well, which I also enjoy. But it's like, it makes me want to know like what's gonna happen next. And I love books like that. So far, it's a great read, and I love that it's thick. I love seeing a thick book. I don't know why. It just makes me feel like I'm a real reader. I don't know. But you girls in a reading era, I've read so many books. I'm so proud of myself. I don't know what number of this on my TBR this book is, but I'm sorry, I was looking at something else. But you'll see once I put my TBR on the screen where I'm at in my TBR. So after Tell Me What You Did, I'll have Daisy Darker and The Psychology of Money. I put Psychology of Money in there because I wanted to put in some type of learning self-help book, as you would say, because this is the reason why I started reading a bunch of thrillers, because I kept reading a lot of self-help books, and how much help do I need? Or maybe I just needed a break, and that's what I'm doing, and that's what I'm going to continue to do. I'm going to make sure I build like a thriller TBR, and I feel like every 4 to 5 books throw in a self-help learning type of book, or maybe I'll just end it with a self-help learning type of book. I'll see how I feel about that once I get to the end of The Psychology of Money. I'll let you guys know how I feel about adding the self-help book at the end of my whole TBR, and then picking up back on thrillers and reading maybe like 8 thrillers, then a self-help learning type of book situation. But right now, Tell Me What You Did is good. Let me know your views on these books if you have read them. Let me know how you feel about Verity. If you liked it, why you liked it. If you didn't like it, why you didn't like it. Same thing with Sometimes I Lie, or if anything Alice Feeney related, or if there are any Colleen Hoover books that I should read to redeem herself, because I'm not touching another Colleen Hoover book until somebody recommends me an actual great book. And based off of my TBR, I'll be sharing. You should be able to, I guess, like feel my vibes based off of my TBR. Every book on my TBR I've loved so far. Of course, I loved I loved certain books more than others on the TBR, but the whole time I've been in love with them, except for this one. I'm sorry. Alice Feeney, I love you, girl. Carter Wilson, you get me right now. I'm just excited. But that's my update. I had to go make dinner, start prepping, cleaning chicken, seasoning chicken, all the things. So let's go do that. Yeah.
your fan is.
No,